In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the common elements in Shakespeare's work that'll help you easily identify his comedies. In this book, The Cambridge Introduction to Shakespeare, Emma Smith usefully offers some common aspects of comedy. She says that the titles of Shakespeare's comedies often refer to a time, as A Midsummer Night's Dream or Twelfth Night do, or to something playful such as You Like It. The plot of comedies moves towards marriage and social harmony. They end either with a marriage that's staged or anticipate a marriage in the future beyond the end of the play. You already know that A Midsummer Night's Dream ends in 3 marriages: Theseus and Hippolyta, Lysander and Hermia, and Demetrius and Helena. To have 3 rather than just 1 marriage and to represent them all on stage makes A Midsummer Night's Dream unique among Shakespeare's comedies. The next aspect that's common in Shakespeare's comedies is that they suggest a future beyond the play in which social bonds are renewed. For example, in A Midsummer Night's Dream, Titania and Oberon are reconciled, as is Hermia with her father, Aegeus. Another common feature is the kind of language Shakespeare uses in his comedies. Dialogue between characters dominates his comedies, and a good deal of it can be very funny. It is not common for characters in a comedy to appear alone on stage to tell the audience about their state of mind or their motives in a soliloquy. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, Puck is left alone on stage to close the play with a speech addressing the audience. His speech, which we shall look at later, is the play's epilogue or formal conclusion, rather than a soliloquy. Emma Smith also notes that in comedies, female characters are prominent and active. Often, they're the centre of the play's attention and thus have comparatively large speaking parts. She notes as well that when characters in a comedy move to a different location, such as from Athens to the woods in A Midsummer Night's Dream, that this movement is full of possibilities for positive change, such as the reconciliation of characters previously at odds with each other. Another common aspect of comedies is Shakespeare's puns or wordplay, which are generally about fertility. Sexual innuendo is a common feature of the wordplay in this dramatic genre. The final common aspect that Emma Smith notes involves choice. In Shakespeare's comedies, the choices that the characters make as the play progresses are maintained through to the end. In other words, events seem less predestined. Another scholar, Susan Snyder, relates this to the way in which time functions in comedies. She suggests that comic time is elastic, by which she means that while things may seem to be going badly, something happens to pull the characters back from the potentially dangerous situations they seem headed for, and ping them like an elastic band might onto a happier path.